What's up, y'all? It's Shuffle, and we got some really exciting news for Darkest Dungeon 2. I should have made this video yesterday, but I didn't, and we're gonna do it today. So the Red Hook Darkest Dungeon Twitter account yesterday tweeted out a very cool little poster. Hi, Echo. Giving us the scoop on who's coming next. Now, to the surprise of probably no one, it's Bounty Hunter. And the reason I say to the surprise of not many people, I mean, this is still exciting news. I'm not trying to downplay that. But when the game first dropped in October last year, it's almost been a year, that's crazy to think about, it had assets for Bounty Hunter in the game at the time. When I say assets, I don't even mean like models or anything like that. It was just dialogue or barks or whatever. So we've kind of suspected this for a minute, but it is nice to have official confirmation. It's still hype AF. I'm still very excited. I'm going to play him, obviously, a lot when he comes out. Probably exclusively for like the first month, just to see how he works with all the other heroes. But yeah, so at the announcement, it's coming in September according to this thing. So with that in mind, I think they said the, what is it, the other patch for the progressions coming out. So I'm getting tripped up by why is this popping up in my recommended or whatever. So we're gonna spend the rest of the video kind of theorizing and thinking about what he might be doing as a character based on how the game currently plays and what he did in the past. There you go. Sorry, my cat's distracting me a little bit. He's been a little goober. He's purring, he's just laying here. Well, yeah, so in DD1, he had 7 moves. So Bounty Hunter had a Collect Bounty, Mark for Death, Come Hither, which I think used to be Hook and... No, Caltrops used to be Hook and Slice. And then he had Uppercut, Flashbang, Finish Him, and Caltrops. Like I said, this used to be Hook and Slice. I think Hook and Slice was a pull with a bleed, so it was a lot like Come Hither in that regard. And then they replaced it with Caltrops, which is a very good skill as well. So that in mind, I think he's gonna have, again, there's no insider knowledge, but he's definitely gonna be, or I shouldn't say definitely, I think he's gonna be a very Mark-centric character because that's how he played in the first game. So he had 2 ways to mark. He had Come Hither and Mark for Death. Those are 2 different ways to mark. And in the way that DD2 works, I could see Mark for Death being something like, instead of minus prot, maybe it's a Vuln token, and then it sets combo, right? And maybe it'll give him a buff too on top of that. Maybe it'll give him strength or something, but like that's kind of what I see immediately. Collect Bounty will be the most likely, you know, Mark synergistic attack. Probably won't have the damage bonus to humans, but you know, just regular damage and then bonus damage if Mark. That seems pretty straightforward to think about. Come Hither, this is kind of where I see his niche being in DD2. More of a combo setter and a disruptor, not just a damage dealer. Everyone with 11 moves so far has been getting a bit more utility, so I think Bounty Hunter is going to have a focus on setting combos and then disrupting position. I can see both of those happening. So Come Hither, I doubt it's going to mark. It'll probably just be a pull plus. I mean, it could be Hook and Slice, right? It could be a pull plus bleed that they give him. Uppercut, probably going to operate the same way if it does return. And instead of stun, it probably stuns on combo and then dazes immediately. Flashbang, same thing. You know, daze originally, stun on combo, shuffle, right? And then Finish Him, I could see this ignoring DBR, like by a flat amount base. It's interesting because Highwayman has Wicked Slice, and this ignores DBR normally, and then Mastery, it ignores, you know, a bit more. So I can see Finish Him off combo, ignoring DBR, or ignoring a bigger percentage of it, and ignoring some by base. I could also see something kind of crazy, potentially, with this, where if they're marked and dazed or stunned, it ignores all DBR. So that's a nice answer to unyielding for some enemies. It's be really hard to set that up. And I think it's a lot of hoops to jump through, so I don't know if they're going to do that. But, you know, it's something I could see, potentially. Caltrops, we already have Caltrops as an item, so if Caltrops returns as a move, what's it gonna look like? I mean, this is basically what the item is in DD2, except it hits the whole party. It does like 1 or 2 damage, it bleeds for, I think, 1 point, and then it lowers speed. So does he just get a better version? Does he get the combat item essentially for free? I don't know. This is the biggest question mark here in terms of the loadout. But I could also see Bounty Hunter having some other utility, because we have things like with Highwayman, obviously take aim, you know, there's a defensive and offensive move. It's really good. We have, what is it? Robbery. You know, Highwayman was a pure damage dealer in the first game. And in this game, he got some utility in these other moves. Then we have Double Cross. So I think Double Cross existing kind of points to where Bounty Hunter might go in terms of extra utility, because we see here Double Cross, you get block and then put Vuln on the enemy. So we could see some other synergy that way for this character. But just at a glance for the 11 moves, I could see 6 returning pretty easily. Caltrops is kind of a question mark. I could see the rest of the kit being focused on moving and stunning and dazing and marking. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he has 3 combo moves, maybe 4, you know? Like, why doesn't, you know, it'd be actually pretty interesting if he was the first character to kind of recycle combo. Like, that might be strong as hell, so they probably won't give it to him. But something like Collect Bounty, you know, bonus damage if marked or comboed, and then if comboed, set combo or refresh combo. Like, that could be really cool for this character. So he's just kind of like the character in the middle that gets more combo going. So you don't really, I don't want to say waste, but you don't burn it off the first hit, you know? So I can really see that. And it would open some interesting team building options, because you'd have to kind of plan around your speed, make sure that he goes in the middle of what you're trying to do. Or if not, he has to do something else, and then you do other stuff with the other turns. But otherwise, yeah, could be cool. And I don't want to drag out this video too long, because we have no info, no data, nothing. Besides the fact that he's existing. So, pretty cool that he is returning. I don't see any other, I haven't heard of any other data mine stuff for other heroes, so I don't have any idea who the hell's coming. But that's gonna do it for this. They said September, no firm date on that yet. But every time they announce something and they say, you know, for this month or whatever, usually comes 2 or 3 weeks after, kind of in the middle. So like the February patch came, I think the 23rd. I don't know why that sticks out to me, but I think it came around that time. The Shroud update came on like the 18th. The Cultist update was, I don't remember the day off the top, but yeah. So really cool stuff. He looks great. I can't wait to see how he looks in game. You know, there's a 2D image that was drawn and stuff, so I really want to see what he's gonna look like in game with his model, his animations. Those have been really exciting for all the other characters. And yeah, so that's it. When we know more, I'll tell you more. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.